Welcome back to another video, and today, well, I'm filming on my phone. Just got back from my trip to St. Louis. It was amazing. And I'm picking up my Dodge Charger, my 2022 Dodge Charger, because there has been an insanely irritating, loud clicking sound coming from the front wheel wells every time I back the car up or every time I even go forward and turn the wheels. And I have no clue what that is. It's happened on, I think, 4 out of my 7 Dodge Chargers or Challengers. So obviously this time it got really bad and decided to bring it in. Also, the car was squeaking when I was driving it around, kind of the spring sound. So I brought it in here. They figured out what it was. The car is fixed. I'm going to share with you what it was, because I'm sure it's going to happen to your car if it hasn't happened yet. If you have a Charger or a Challenger, look, it's going to happen. So let's go ahead and pick up the car, and then I'll tell you all of what it was and what they had to fix to straighten out both issues. And I got an oil change. So while we're waiting, I'll show you a few cars. This is JStar Motors in Anaheim Hills here in Southern California. And they always have some of the most insane cars. Check out this 488 Ferrari. That is incredible. We've got a Lotus right here and an Audi R8. But inside here, I don't think I can get in this way. If I can, I'll show you the most insane Camaro that you've ever seen in your life. Check out this Camaro. This thing is insane. I think it's a 68 or 69. This thing's nuts. Look at this thing. It's perfect in every possible way. Exterior. Could you imagine being the guy that built this thing, made it this incredible, and then decided, I'm done with it, I'm gonna get rid of it? Like, I would literally keep this car forever. Everything about it's perfect. What a beautiful car. Or this thing, Lamborghini Aventador. Wow. Look how dark that front windshield is. Can't see in it. And then there's a Hellcat here. Check out this Hellcat, 2023 last call. Look at this. 412 grand.
What? What the fuck?
White knuckle. This thing is beautiful. Wow. Sticker is 82. See how long it's here for. But this thing is awesome. Not a wide body. And a C8 Corvette. All right, let's go get my car. Oh, look at that Porsche. Not a Porsche guy, but that thing is beautiful. Say goodbye, Camaro. All right, it's not up yet. Let's check out some other cars. Check out this GTR. Couldn't find the price on this thing. This is a rocket. No price. Yeah, but that's probably big money. It's well over 100 grand. That is a rocket. If you're into Mustangs, which I'm not, but that is a beautiful GT 500. Let's see if there's a price on this thing. This is no price. No price. Come on, man. I'll look it up, and if there's a price, I'll put it on the screen right now. What is that? Another Mustang. Another Mustang. And a Hellcat. Wide body. Black. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This thing is awesome. No price, but I'll look it up on the internet and see if I can find the price. This is a 2022 black, where's black red Hellcat. Man, the price isn't crazy. Buy this thing. Scat Pack. Look, cobwebs. People are not buying these things as fast as they were. Another Hellcat. Wait a minute. 2 Hellcats? Wait a minute. 2 exact same Hellcats? I thought there was a line for these things. Interesting. Let's see. Is this a 2022 also? This is a 2023 final call. Black. Why is it still here? Probably because it's heavily marked up, but this is a gorgeous car. On the lot. Thought these were all gone. Tinted windows already also? Interesting. And somebody curbed it already. It's 2023. What am I missing here? That says 2023. Oh, Hellcats, folks. Ooh. Very nice. What else we got here? Porsches, BMWs, whole bunch of SUVs. That's cool if you're into that kind of thing. A bunch of Teslas. And a Scat Pack, white Scat Pack, non-wide body, but this is nice. No price. I think they realized they put the big markups on them. People are running away. This is a 2020. So if you're interested in a white Scat Pack, standard body with some wheels, come check it out at JStar. It's a nice car right there. All right, oh, an Aston Martin right there. Got a lot of stuff here, folks. C8, oh, another Hellcat. Wait a minute, what's going on? Why is there so many Hellcats? Another Hellcat. Wow. Wow, look at this thing. This has got to be a 23. This is a 22. A 2022 with red interior. So they got 3 black Charger Hellcats. And Corvettes. More Corvettes. Remember when you had to wait in line to get these things, wait months and months, pay huge markups? And now there's a whole bunch of them for sale. It's like there's a whole bunch of Hellcats. I don't know, folks. The market's definitely changing. Wait a minute, what's that? A Durango. Durango Hellcat. Just sitting here right next to another Durango Hellcat. Wow. No price, but it is a 2021 original. This one is also 2021. So these things are finding their way back to the dealerships, folks. The shortage is over. Now let's go find my car. And there she is, all done. No clicking, no weird noises. Looks good. All right, we got my baby back. Now let's go and talk about this clicking and squeaking issue that I had on this thing, and had on all of my cars almost, or at least 4 out of 7 of them. I think the other ones I just didn't keep long enough to have the issue, because the issue, from what I understand, is fairly inevitable. But you're going to comment below and say it's never happened to you, and call me a liar, because that's what some of you guys do in the comments, and I still love you. All right, let's go. Whew, it's been so long. Almost forgot how to drive this thing. Looking for the handle here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Power's back. All right, so we're back at the house, and I'm going to go over this in a second with you, but first, 2 weeks this thing has not been started. So at the end of this video, I will do a cold start after 2 weeks, see how much smoke blows out of the back of this thing, and see how loud it is. It's been on the tender this whole time, so that is good news, because it should start just fine. Forgive the disaster area, which is our garage, because we have been working on completely reorganizing it and making it very useful from what it has become. So this is my responsibility while my wife and daughter are still on vacation at a horse fest thing, to keep that thing running, because it will die after about 4 days. Here's why: because it's not a Toyota, it's a BMW, and that's what BMWs do. The cop car, oh my goodness, everybody. So when I first picked up the Charger just a couple days ago, I had just gotten home from my trip to St. Louis, and this thing made it nearly, it was 2,000 miles there, 2,000 miles back, about 500 miles driving it while I was there, and it was a champ. Not a single issue. The temperature gauge didn't fluctuate even the slightest bit, even through the Mojave Desert at 115 degrees. No issues. I had antifreeze in the back. I was ready. I had a giant jug of water for me to drink when and if I was broken on the side of the road. Nothing. The air conditioning was ice cold the entire time. This is a 100,000 mile car. Now it's like a 104,000 mile car, and it's perfect. I cannot say enough good things about the old Crown Victorias. I mean, it's just a trooper. I put this thing through hell and back on that drive. Did donuts in it. Didn't get on a video, which I'm bummed about. Wasn't sure how it was going to come out, but this thing swung like nobody's business, and I just love it. I mean, what a comfortable ride all the way there. But what was crazy is jumping into the Charger after that long trip and 2 weeks of driving the cop car, which is sluggish at best compared to this thing, and jumping in this made me feel like I was literally driving a Bugatti Veyron in comparison. So I am, if you're ever just not in love with your Dodge Charger or Challenger, go drive something else for a week or two and then jump back in this thing. It'll feel like you got a brand new race car again. and you'll be happy. And it's a scat pack, and it's just perfect, and I love this thing in every way. So let's jump in here, go through this invoice, and talk about why this thing was clicking from the front wheels and suspension was squeaking. All right, so basically what was happening was when I'd back up and I turned the wheel really tight, it would click. It would tick, 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 really loud ticking sound. And in my last Chargers and Challengers, that happened pretty much with all of them. But what didn't happen was the clicking when I was going forward in a slow turn. And in this car, it started happening when I was going forward. Now this car at 15,000 miles is, I believe, the highest mileage Charger and Challenger I've had, because I've kept this, well, I haven't kept this as long, but I've driven this way more. I think maybe my red eye got up this far, but nonetheless, the ticking happened on, I think, in reverse in the Challenger, at least 2 of my Challengers, and for sure one of my other Chargers, maybe both of them. And it's something that apparently is pretty normal with these brakes. I'm going to play a recording from the service advisor that explains it better than I can, but I'll just read the invoice to you so you know what exactly happened with the car. There was a recall that I'll put up on the screen that you can see where the tire pressure monitor sensors were discharging prematurely, so they were able to fix those for me. So if you haven't got that recall done, next time you put your car in, get it done. This is a 2022, so I don't know if it affects other years. And then what he wrote here was customer stated the vehicle is making a clicking sound when going in reverse or forward when turning. And what he came up with was that it was 05-21-10 ABF front rotors, clean and install friction discs, and then it just puts down here package disc brake. So he'll explain it better in this clip I'm going to show you in just a second. And then there was the squeaking sound from the front suspension. It was, I hate trying to mimic sounds because you all have a field day with me in the comments on that kind of stuff, but it was kind of a you know, that kind of sound. And while I didn't hear it because I was always driving, my wife would hear it constantly and say, I can't believe that piece of crap is squeaking like that, because none of our other cars squeak like that. So she was right, so she actually dropped the car off for me and insisted that they fix that part as well. Turned out she was right. That was a problem, and it was a problem that wasn't going to get better, and that may have ended up manifesting itself down the road when my warranty was no longer in place. So if you have that sound, definitely take your car in and have it checked out. So I'll just read this to you, but he verified the customer's complaint, road tested the vehicle, went over some bumps, and lifted the vehicle, inspected the front suspension components for any looseness or damage, and found the upper control arms and strut tension, right and left bushings is cracked. Recommended to replace both front upper control arms and lower strut tension, both, and retest the vehicle. Replaced both front upper control arms and both lower front strut tension. Road test vehicle twice to verify that there is no more squeak or clunk noise at present. So that's how we fixed that. So all under warranty, which is awesome. Got the brake issue, which was making the clicking sound, which is interesting, and you'll hear in the recording in a second. Then I got the oil change, which was $129.55, and that is a beautiful thing because I needed it badly. So let's go ahead and play that clip, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this video up, and I'll do a cold start on the Lambo. And who knows, with that thing, it's a crapshoot. It could just blow up on startup or start up beautifully. You just never know, so stick around for that. Let's play that clip. That was what made, because a lot of people have that issue with the clicking.
Mm-hmm. So the clicking noise was more because of the brake package kit. So basically what it is, it's kind of going in there and retorquing the brake calipers, because they have a spring mechanism in there on those. So that kit was designed to help with that noise. But he also heard some clunks and some other issues.
It was squeaking, yeah.
Yeah, and that's more from the suspension, so we went ahead and replaced that for you as well.
Thank you.
All of that's under warranty. The only thing you're paying for is the oil change.
All right, so hopefully that makes sense to all of you. If you are having this issue, take my video, play that clip, because most of the Dodge folks, at least what I found over the years, have no idea. And I searched all over the internet, and I could not find enough information. I found little hints of what it could have been, but nothing specific, and it doesn't seem like anybody's addressed it. So I figured at the very least, whether this video gets any views or a million views, it's here for anyone who's having that issue to be able to walk into the dealership and say, this is what you need to do to fix that clicking, because it seems like it's a mystery to so many of the dealers over the years. When I've called and asked, they just all acted oblivious, and I just figured, what the hell, it's just an American car. It's kind of the stuff that you have to deal with these things. But it's not. It's actually an issue with these brakes that they need to address. So now let's go start this Lamborghini and cross our fingers and hope after 2 weeks it starts up beautifully. Because this thing loves to be driven. If you don't drive it, it punishes you with massive repair bills. Well, let's go start it up. All right, let's remove the tender. And that's a good sound. That's a very expensive sound when that sound doesn't come on. Hear that? Or you call it the F1 pump. So let's disconnect this tender, which is a godsend with this thing. All right. Let's start her up. How's it going? Which one? No, the cop car? Come on, the cop car is the best one. Thanks, dude. All right, they like the Lamborghini. All right, so it started great, perfect. Sounded good, looked good. We're gonna take it out tomorrow. We're gonna take it out today, wash it, make it look beautiful. But thanks for watching this video again. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.